What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we actually have another team building guide. I just realized with the JP data download and also the global one as well. Shout out here to Asuna. We actually have here the weakness for the Goku, which of course is going to be here sworn enemies. I did kind of figure it would be sworn enemies since for the Frieza, the Easy Tech Frieza, it was actually the legendary existence. So sworn enemies is going to be the category. Now this is going to be very simple. So if you actually take a look here at the Frieza one, this will be the exact same thing but the opposite for Goku. So for Frieza's event, you can see here that he had damage reduction against extreme class units. So of course for the Goku, it's going to be the exact same thing. He's going to have here damage reduction against super class enemies. Now, as you can see down the road, of course, Goku is going to be AGL. In this phase here for Frieza, he does have damage reduction against also AGL. So for Goku, it's going to be the opposite. It's actually going to be here the STR unit. So you actually want to go ahead and invade bringing any super class, which obviously you're not going to bring anyway because there's not any single super class enemy that's part of sworn enemies. And also, you do not want to bring here any STR units. Now, you could bring some STR units. It's not the end of the world, but I mean, you're just not going to be doing a lot of damage to Goku, right? So it'll be a very simple, easy A. It is going to be your standard 30 stages as well, so you definitely want to go ahead and do this event. Again, even if you don't have the Goku for some odd reason, you do want to get the rewards, the Dragon Stones, and of course, the orbs as well. Really good rewards, right? So now we're actually going to take a look here before we actually go into the team building guide. We're actually going to go ahead and look at some characters in the sworn enemies. So you can see here in the sworn enemies, there's only one. There's actually two leaders, but there's only one real leader, which of course is the new Frieza. Frieza is obviously going to be really disgusting, and the reason why is because he is going to be doing guaranteed crits against Goku. Also gets an extra attack plus 50%. His leader skill is going to be sworn enemies or the Planet Namek Saga category key plus 3. HP attack 170 and defense 150. So again, for the first 6 turns, Frieza is just going to basically destroy Goku like it's nothing. So again, you probably want to bring Frieza as your leader. If you don't have Frieza, it's completely fine. The reason why is because you also have the sub-lead with the third form Frieza. Now, third form Frieza is also really good, especially in this event as well, because he's also a support type unit for the sworn enemies. You'll see here that his leader skill is going to be sworn enemies. Category key plus 3, HP attack and defense 130. Instead of the 120, he's getting 130, which I do like. And also you can see his passive here, he does provide key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 40%. Now this is actually very good, and the reason why is because he can actually pair up with units like Cell or even Majin Buu. And the reason why is because even though he doesn't share that many links with them, he does share big bad bosses, which is a incredible link set to have here because it does provide you attack and defense plus 25%. Now, of course, he does share here Fierce Battle, but also, again, he is also providing them 40% attack and defense and also key plus 3. So, again, having this Frieza with the other LRs is really not a bad choice. And actually is going to age up very well. Some other characters you actually want to bring here as well is that you actually want to go ahead and bring Golden Frieza, right? Golden Frieza is going to be fantastic. The reason why is because he is going to have his damage reduction, so you can bring either the AGL or the Tech one as well. You also definitely want to bring here this Extreme Tech Frieza. Now, this Frieza, again, is going to look like a god in this event, and the reason why is because you are facing against a super class enemy. So you are going to be getting, of course, here that beautiful attack plus 10%, defense plus 40%, and also key plus 3 when you are facing a super class enemy. So Frieza is going to pop off. Also, as well, he does heal up at the start of every turn. He covers 11% of HP. And if you actually get to the golden form, I mean, I'm pretty sure Frieza is going to one-shot Goku, because also he's going to be type advantage. Another unit you also want to pay attention to as well for this event is actually going to go ahead and bring here the LR Majin Buu as well, right? What's actually pretty interesting is that the sworn enemies, or even Demon King Piccolo is actually really good. But the good thing about the sworn enemies is that because it's including every villain, you can actually make a mono team build, right? So you can bring a full LR Cell team. You can also bring in a full Majin Buu team as well. You just want to not bring any, of course, STR units. But, I mean, you have a lot of good options if you don't have the Frieza, right? Sworn enemies, there's a lot of good team builds. So, again, another partner you actually want to go ahead and bring as well, like I said before, is going to be this LR Buuhan. LR Buuhan is going to stack up defense, but also as well, he does recover HP at the start of each turn. And also he has this beautiful mechanic where he does get additional key plus 1 per keys for obtained. So again, this Majin Buu is going to be fantastic. And then if you actually transform with him, he becomes even more of a monster. because he does get a huge attack and defense raise when he transforms to Buhan. So again, there's a lot of good options. One more character I actually want to pay attention to as well, which would be pretty good, is for the free-to-play characters. So you also want to definitely bring here this free-to-play Frieza. I feel like he's a must-run because you are against a Goku's family. He does have this beautiful guard ability once you have him fully easy aid. And also is a support type unit which provides Ki +2 attack and defense plus 20% when you are facing a Goku's family. And he is again guard against all attacks as well. So he is going to be ridiculous. And also when his guard is activated, he does actually reduce damage received by 50%. So this Frieza, free-to-play Frieza, they just made him like a god for free-to-play. Is there any one more character I want to talk about? Unfortunately on Global we don't have this cell. We do actually have this cell, but it's not yet awakened. So for JP players it'll be a lot of fun. But also you definitely want to go ahead and bring here, of course, this Frieza. Now I just made a video on this Frieza. Golden Frieza is a god, okay? Especially when you have him paired up with the third form Frieza. You can actually transform turn 1 and do probably like 6.1 million attacks that if you have him fully rainbowed and leveling. Like this Frieza is so underrated. It's such a shame, but I mean, again, Frieza has one of the best active skills on Dokkan, and also they gave him everything as well. He raises defense, he does lower attack. Now this won't come into effect because again in Extreme Z areas you're not able to lower attack. But what's actually pretty good is that he does have a 25% chance of dodge, and if you are in a pickle you can actually transform with the Golden Frieza because if your HP is below 49%, he does reduce damage by 50%, which I feel like a lot of people forget about this passive, right? This is a very, very clutch. So again, there we go for the character. So now we're going to move on to the team buildings. All right, so here we go. All right, and now we're on the team building guide here, right? So now we actually make some very good teams. So of course, we actually do here a JP team build first, and the reason why is because JP does have some characters. Now again, this is going to be the Dokkan Battle Optimizer. You can see here that I did also omit the STR units just because they're not going to be doing too much damage, right? So now we're going to go ahead and bring here, of course, Frieza as your leader. So it'll be one team build. And with the Frieza, you can also bring here a full Frieza team, right? So we actually bring here the AGL full power Frieza. Our second unit you want to bring here, of course, and be the third form Frieza if you actually do have this character. You definitely want to bring this free-to-play Frieza as well because it does have that beautiful guard ability. You also want to go ahead and bring here, of course, the Tech Transforming Frieza. He's also going to be having a type advantage. And then also what you could bring as well is this Golden Frieza, which also is a very good linking partner with, of course, the third form Frieza, right? Another character you want to bring here as well, if you want to bring support, is that you can actually bring here the Kid Majin Buu, or you can bring here the Cell here. Now, I probably would prefer Cell. And the reason why is because Kid Buu's passive is going to be based on HP, which doesn't make it very consistent. But the Cell here is actually much more consistent compared to Kid Buu. And also Kid Buu doesn't have that many, I mean, it's not actually a very good defensive stats here. So I probably would go with the Cell, but if you don't have Cell, you can definitely bring here the Kid Buu. Or if you want, you can bring any of the Golden Friezas as well because they do have damage reduction. So I'm going to go ahead and bring here this Cell. And it will bring here, of course, another Frieza. So just like this. And then this should pop up, so there we go. So as your main rotations, you can see here that there's not really much to explain. You probably want to keep the support units off rotation just because it'll always keep supporting everyone. And then for this Frieza right here, we can actually go ahead and put you like this. And then we'll put you like this here. So there you go. So now you have your options to make your team build. These guys share 6 links together. They share 5. They share 4. And they also share 5 here as well. They have here Fierce Battle Prodigies, you know, all that good stuff. So really, you can really make this as much as you want. You can even go ahead and even put the Frieza in the 3rd spot. And the reason why is because Frieza does have a medium chance of doing additional super when you actually put him in slot number 2 or number 3. So again, there's really no wrong way of going about this. I think a full Frieza team with the Cell is going to be really, really good because also Cell is going to be type advantage against Goku. Again, this Frieza is going to completely demolish Goku as well because he is going to be doing guaranteed crits. So that's going to be one team build you can rock with. Another team build you can rock with as well if you really wanted to, if you are missing some units. Let's just say here you don't have here the full power Frieza, right? You can actually go ahead and rock here a full Cell team. So you want to bring this character right here. You actually want to bring this character here right here as well. We're bringing you as well. And we'll bring the LR version just like this. And is there any one more unit we can actually bring here? You could bring the 50% second form Cell as well, right? Just like that. And then you, of course, want to bring here another Cell as well. So again, this is going to be the team build. Do you guys share any links together? I don't think so, do you? You guys share 0 because you guys are the same card. Okay, that's fine. So you can see here the team builds be very simple. Your simple rotations be this right here. So you want to look up the TUR cells with the LR. They share 5 links together. They share here Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Kamehameha, Messenger from the Future, and Ultimate Life Form. Now, if you have these guys fully maxed out level 10 links, these guys are look like gods in here. So, again, this is going to be really good. And of course, here you have your support units as well. So you have the Frieza, right? I'm sorry, you have the free-to-play cell, and then you also have the 50% support cell as well. Now, he's really going to only link up, or actually support here, the tech cell here, because he's only going to be a support type unit for extreme tech class. Now, if you don't have this unit here, especially on JP, to actually bring in STR, you can actually even bring the STR cell, which is going to be right about, should be right about here. There he is, so right here. Now, this is going to be only on JP, because of course, Global, we don't have it yet. But again, this guy will be providing the Android/Cell Saga units support, which is 40% attack and defense. So again, really good stuff. Again, he's not going to be a hard hitter, but at least you do have him as a support type unit. So again, it's not really the end of the world if you are going to bring here this STR cell. It's just that you got to be careful if you actually do get super, because you could potentially die with him. But it should be fine because LR cell does have this beautiful revive mechanic, or healing when your HP is below 30%. So again, you can actually go here the Android/Cell Saga if you want, if you actually want to go that route. Another team build you can actually rock here as well is going to be here the Majins. So the Majins are actually, you know, again, part of the sworn enemies, and they have a very good leader as well. Now, you probably want to go here with the Exchange Boo, and the reason why is because the Exchange Boo is going to be here type advantage. So let's actually go ahead and bring here the Majin. So of course, you want to go ahead and bring here the LR version if you actually do have him, which should be right about here. Another character you want to bring here as well is going to be the Cell, because he is part of the power absorption. Or you can also bring here the Int LR Cell, but I'll probably go with this one right here. You also want to go ahead and bring, for the Majins, the 50% support, which should be this character right here. You could also bring here the Kid Buu, if I can actually find him, which is right here. Now, the Eze in Kid Buu is also very strong because he does heal up HP at the start, after he super attacks. And you also want to bring here the Tech Majin Buu as well. These guys are going to be really disgusting. And for the friend, you can actually bring here another Majin Buu, the LR one, or you can bring here the Tech one. It all depends what you want to bring on your, or what you have on your team build, right? But I'm going to go ahead and bring here another Tech one just for why not, right? Just to keep it, you know, consistent, right? So there we go for a team build, for this team build. This is going to be very good. Cell, you just want to keep off rotation. And the reason why is because, again, he's going to be a support type unit. These two work fantastic together. The 50% support Majin Buu, and also this LR Buu as well, because again, he's a 50% support unit, and he should also share here 4 links. If you actually don't have this Majin Buu, because again, this character is actually pretty rare, you can actually bring here the Agl Buu Piccolo. Now, he's really good as well. He does have a 50% chance to dodge. But he also is going to heal up 15% of your HP at the start of each turn, and also is a support type unit for the power absorption. So again, this would be another strong team build, and you should probably easily destroy Goku as well. So again, if you don't have the full power Frieza, you do have some good options when it comes to team builds. Another good option as well, if you actually want to go ahead and make this team, if you don't have the full power Frieza, is that you can of course bring here the Tech Transforming Frieza, which is the universal leader for extreme class units, right? So I can just actually go ahead and take out the extreme class units, or sorry, the STR units here. So again, this Frieza again is a 130 across the board, so he's gonna be very versatile. Let's make a very simple Frieza team, or actually just try and mix it up here, right? So you can actually bring here the Golden Frieza. You can bring this free-to-play Frieza, so people should have this character as well. You can also go ahead and bring here. You have a lot of good options. Let's actually go ahead and bring here the cells, right? Because I feel like a lot of people are going to actually just bring this Majin. Probably a lot of people have this Majin as well. So we'll give this here to you. And let's actually bring here Buu Piccolo. It's actually one of my favorite rotations. And then I guess you can actually go ahead and bring here another tech type unit. Let's actually just go ahead and bring here this unit. Now let's actually switch this to the SSR version. Because on the global side, we don't have the Awakening for the Cell, but he's still a support type unit on the base form, just like this. So let's actually now take you off like that. And then of course here your friend leader, you want to go ahead and bring a full power Frieza. And the reason why is because full power Frieza is going to completely annihilate everything, right? So As far as your main rotations, of course, you want to keep this guy off rotation, and then you want to keep these two together just like that. There we go, and then like this is probably gonna get the job done. Again, just all depends what you have in your box, but I mean you can be very creative here because then Frieza is providing that 130 across the board. So this will allow you to bring, of course, here the friend leader, the LR full power Frieza, because everyone is me part of the sworn enemies, right? Now, as far as free to play, I am gonna leave that to my homeboy Jay Fanta, just because he's very good at free to play. He's a king of free to play, so I'm not gonna really step over someone's lane here. But if I had to choose my team build against the Goku for the Eza, I'd probably go like this here. This is definitely going to be a guaranteed win. Almost bulletproof, if you want to actually call it like that. We are missing one more character that I'm not seeing. Where's the transforming Frieza? You have you. And then I'm going to bring here the Cell as well, just like that. So this will be my team build, my suggestion. If you are going to go ahead and actually do the event. This will definitely get the job done. Again, everyone's link up very well, so this should be an easy peasy event with free rewards as well. So that's gonna be available, boys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys found this helpful as well, and let me know your team build for the Eza Goku. Again, this is dropping later today, so definitely be prepared and actually get those free rewards. All right. So with that, I'll say thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button. So for more videos, comment down below. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!